Today we're going to discuss real-world results from going paperless and implementing AI-based workflow automation. But before I start, I have one question. How much time did someone in your organization spend last week just looking for a document? Not working on it, not reviewing it, just finding it. Maybe it was on someone's desk. Maybe it was in a filing cabinet in the back room. Maybe even in the trash can. Maybe it was in a storage box from 2019 that nobody has touched since you moved offices. That number is probably higher than you'd like to admit. Here at Hemingway Solutions, we've spent many years helping nonprofits and small businesses go paperless using Laserfiche ECM, and then taking it a step further with workflow automation and AI, and the results frankly still surprise me sometimes. Today I want to share some of those stories with you, because the best way to understand this technology is to see what it has already done. Let's start at the beginning. Going paperless. When organizations move to a digital system like Laserfiche, productivity boosts, often in the range of 30%. Think about what that means for your team. What would it look like if your team had almost 1/3 of their day free to do more valuable tasks? The productivity boost is because so much time isn't spent doing jobs, it's hunting for information. Paper creates friction at every step. Someone has to file it. Someone has to find it, carry it, or make a copy. When documents live in a digital system, searchable and organized, that friction disappears. One of my favorite examples comes from a client who told us their office foot traffic dropped by 50%. Wow. People weren't walking across the building to pull files anymore. They weren't tracking down documents at someone else's desk. They are not stopping in the hall to chit-chat. The documents were at their fingertips. If you've ever worked where people are constantly interrupted, you know exactly how much that matters. Phase 2. Going paperless is the foundation. But when our clients add Laserfiche workflow and forms, that's when the results really accelerate. We have seen productivity improvements of 100% or more. Processes that used to take a week now take a day. A great example of this is the community action agencies. They help families access energy assistance, utility bill, and heating programs. The application approval process used to be entirely manual. Paper applications, staff reviewing by hand. It was slow and delayed help to families. When we automated it, processing time dropped dramatically. Staff could handle more cases, and families got answers faster. That's your mission. Phase 3. In the past few years, we've added AI capabilities, and I'll be honest, even with everything I've seen, the results have amazed me. Example 1. Field technicians were completing handwritten service orders. Over 1,000 of those forms had to come back to the office and get manually entered. We implemented an AI that captures data directly from those forms. It reads the handwriting, validates it, and routes it automatically. The result? That single solution saved them over $100,000 a year in reduced labor and faster processing. Another client had an accounts payable clerk resign. Usually that creates a real problem with invoices coming in and vendors waiting. Instead of rushing to replace the position, they implemented AI invoice capture. It reads invoices, matches POs, and routes for approval. They didn't need to replace the clerk. The remaining staff were freed from manual processing and could focus on higher value work. The next example is the most recent. We worked with an insurance company that processed applications entirely by hand, every application, reviewing them, page by page. Staff had to check every page, put them in order, pull out data fields, and validate qualifications. Every single step is now done by AI. The AI rearranges them, extracts hundreds of fields of information, validates criteria, and prepares the notification letter. The result? 800 hours per month returned to that organization. 800 hours every single month. Hours that staff are now using to take on more clients and do complex work that actually requires human judgment. That's a transformation. I want to be straight with you. AI will be disruptive. Some jobs will change. I'm not going to tell you everything will be painless. But the companies that treat AI as an amplifier, a force multiplier, those are the ones who win, not the ones who fear it. Ask yourself, what could you accomplish if you weren't buried in paperwork? What could you achieve if you gave your team these tools? That's what going paperless and AI workflow automation do. We've seen it happen. We'd love to help you experience it. 800 hours a month, $100,000 a year, 50% less foot traffic, 100% productivity gains. These are not projections. These are organizations we've worked with, nonprofits, small businesses, community agencies, right here, doing this work. If any of what you've heard in this series made you think, we have that problem, I'd like to talk. Reach out to me directly at hemingwaysolutions.net. No sales pitch, just an honest conversation about where you are and what a practical path forward looks like for your organization. And if you found this series valuable, please share it with another business owner who needs to hear it. That's how we help more people get ready for what's coming. I'm Larry. This has been the SMB AI Playbook. Go be a winner. AI. No pressure, just a conversation about amplifying your team. Be a winner. We'll help you get there. Please like and subscribe.